In this video we race against GT Sophy. How much of a challenge is it? Let's find out. Here we are, welcome back to the channel for another video on GT7, and this time something a little bit different. We're going to look at racing against the GT Sophy. So from the main menu, click onto the world circuits. From here it'll take you into your tracks, so anything from the Americas to Europe to Asia and Oceania. But we're going to look at Europe, and we're going to go to Deep Forest, and you can see this little symbol on the right hand side there. Anything with that symbol on, you know you can race against GT Sophy. So we're going to go on a quick race. We can choose the full circuit, as that's the one that's got the symbol next to it. That's the only one you can choose. From here you can choose between regular AI and GT Sophy. So what is GT Sophy? It's an artificial intelligence designed for the game to deliver close, fair and exciting racing. It takes the AI to the next level to replicate real life really as much as possible. So from anything from racing etiquette to race car control and even racing tactics, this AI is designed to constantly learn and adapt to create the most realistic race experience against any kind of AI. So we've got 3 levels to choose from. We've got beginner level, which gives you 2 laps, which gives you 6,500 credits. We've got intermediate that gives you 2 laps at 8,000 credits, and professional for 3 laps at 14,400 credits. So obviously we're going to go for professional and just really test out and see how advanced this AI actually is. We're going to have the GR4 car on racing hard tyres. You can see as we start the race in the top left hand corner, we've got these emojis, and this just tells you what state GT Sophy's in. You've got happy, sad, angry. There's a couple of emojis there. I'm not really sure exactly what they are. They look like a kind of shocked face. But I suppose it gives you a bit of an indication of how you're driving and how they're driving as well. So nice little move down the inside. We're starting P11. We've only got 3 laps to try and get to P1, and we're going to push this AI as hard as we can just to see how much they defend, because this is part of the AI structure, is their ability to defend. Now they go defensive there, which is good. That's what you want to see, and you want to be able to basically replicate racing against real online drivers. So as we come to the hairpin for the first time, we're up into P8 at the minute. We're coming to this back straight now. We're going to see how much GT Sophy is going to defend us going into turn 1. We've got the inside line. We've got a nice 4-way battle going on here. Going to this first corner, we look to go down the middle. We'll brake a little bit earlier. We're trying to look for that cutback. Nice little switcheroo. You see the cars are looking to defend. The blue car there looking quite angry. Not entirely sure why. We're going to try and hang it around the outside. Just about get away with that. Lovely little move around the outside. And I've noticed straight away there is definitely a little more resistance from the AI, which is what we're looking for. So we're coming to the hairpin again. We're going to try and stay left, and we're going to try and go from down the inside, but you see the brake quite late. The AI are doing well there, everyone making it around the hairpin nicely. They're up into P4, and we're coming on to the final lap of the race. We'll see if we can get this lead. Again, we've got a nice 4-way battle now for first place. And we're going to try and sneak down the inside, but you can see there the AI plugging that wall and defending that inside line, which is what you want to see. Looking down to the first corner, AI braking late, and we're going to brake a little bit early, and again we're going to go for the same move, a little switcheroo, just about make it with a brilliant move on the last lap. But you can see all the battling going on behind as well. It definitely does feel more of a challenge racing against Sophy than the usual AI. As you can see, we've come across the line, look behind, we've got about a 2.5 second gap that managed to put on the last lap. Well, that was fun, that was great entertainment, and actually nice racing against the AI, like we did. As you can see, there's a few more in Asia and Oceania. You've got Suzuka and Tsukuba circuit as well. But we're going to go back to Europe, and we're going to go for Lago Maggiore, or Maggiore, not sure how you say that. But either way, we're going to go into quick race. Click onto that. Again, we can only choose the full course. Again, we're going to choose GT Sophy. You can choose regular AI as well. We'll go for the middle of the day, nice and sunny. And again, we've got 3 levels. Beginner is 2 laps to get you 12,100. Intermediate, looking at 14,900, and professional for 3 laps is 26,800. Now we're going to run the GR3 car this time. We're in the AMG and we're on racing soft tyres. So let's have a look and see how GT Sophy performs on this track. Quite a difficult track, and again we've got 3 laps. We're starting in P11 again. We're going to come down to this awkward right hand bend. You can see they're actually racing against each other, which kind of gives us the opportunity to come down inside. Now we're going to push GT Sophy a little bit more in this race. We're going to be a little bit cheeky on a few of these moves just to see how they react. You can see we're going to try and go down the inside in the middle there. We catch the BM just in front. You can see a little bit behind. He's not too happy with that move. He's angry, you can tell that by his emoji. But we're going to head off in the distance so he can't catch us up and potentially punt us off. Look at on the inside. Nice little move there into P8. We're going to go side by side around this right-hander. Look at that, close racing, but again it's respectful enough and giving each other enough room, and it feels so much better than racing against just a standard AI. Just I recommend you guys giving this a go. It is only available on the PS5, unfortunately, not available on the PS4. But definitely worth giving a go, just to give your opinion, just so you can see the difference between regular AI and the GT Sophy as well. We're going side by side with a Toyota, and we make our way up into 4th place. You can see he's not too happy with that move either, but they always just seem angry. These cars, they're always angry. Nice little switcheroo there on the inside, up into the podium position. So we're going to come on to the last lap, and we're going to have a little play with this car in front. Just going to kind of hold back a little bit and just see how much he's actually going to willing to defend for the lead on the last lap of the race. So we're going to brake a little bit early there, and you can see with this as well, they're really slow on the apex of the corner. One thing I've noticed, the apex of the corners and the straights as well, you will seem to gain a lot of time in the middle of the corner and on the straights. Maybe that's something that needs a bit more development as well. But we're going to stay in the slipstream, and you can see we're just coming off the throttle there just to see if we're actually going to defend this corner. So we pull out. I would have liked to see him defend this a little bit more on the last lap of the race. So we're just going to go for a dive bomb. We're going to fully send it into that tight hairpin and just about get away with that move. We can see he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back. Give each other just enough room, but I know now that towards the end of the race they're not going to come back and go for that kind of that dive bomb. So I think there's still a lot more to come with this. Development wise, it is good so far. A lot better than standard AI, but I think there's definitely more room for improvement. But it's a very good start as we come across the line in style and cause a bit of chaos. Well, yeah, we take 1st place in style at the end. So overall, I would say this is very enjoyable, and I did have quite a bit of fun with this. I mean, I've only done a couple of races, but I would probably jump in this again and have another go on another couple of circuits. But let me know what you guys think. Give it a go. Like and subscribe to the channel. But for now, that's me done, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.